Every night at exactly 2:17 a.m., the train passed the abandoned station. No one talked about it. No one waited for it. The station itself was a relic. Cracked concrete platforms, rusted benches, and a single flickering lamp that barely held onto its light. The railway authority claimed the line was inactive. No scheduled trains, no cargo, no passengers. Yet the sound always came, a distant metallic rumble, the slow scream of wheels against rails, and then the train would appear, gliding through the darkness like a memory that refused to die. Lena watched it every night from her apartment window across the tracks. She was not curious at first, only restless. Sleep abandoned her after midnight, and the empty hours pushed her to the window. The first night she noticed the train, she assumed it was a trick of exhaustion. The second night, she told herself it was a maintenance run. By the fifth night, she was certain of two things. The train always arrived at 2:17 a.m., and it never stopped, until the night it did. The air felt wrong that evening, too quiet, too still. Even the insects had fallen silent. Lena stood on the platform, her breath fogging in the cold, unsure why she had come. She did not remember deciding to leave her apartment. She only remembered standing there, the flickering lamp buzzing above her like a dying insect. 2:16 a.m. The rails began to vibrate. The sound rose from the darkness, louder than ever before. When the train emerged, it was different. Older, darker. Its windows glowed faintly, not with light, but with a dull gray haze. The metal body was scarred, streaked with rust and something darker she did not want to identify. And then, it slowed. The brakes screamed. The train stopped directly in front of her. The doors opened with a long, exhausted sigh. Lena hesitated. Every instinct screamed at her to run, but the platform behind her felt farther away than it should have, swallowed by shadow. The open doorway waited patiently, like a mouth held open too long. She stepped inside. The door closed immediately. The interior smelled of cold iron and dust. The lights flickered weakly, casting uneven shadows along the aisle. Passengers sat in silence on both sides. Men, women, figures of all ages. They stared straight ahead, hands folded, faces pale and empty. Too still. Lena swallowed and took a step forward. That was when she noticed it. The floor beneath the seats was bare metal, reflecting the dim lights above. The passengers' feet rested on it, but beneath them, no shadows. Her heart began to race. She shifted her weight and looked down. Her own shadow stretched beneath her feet, thin and shaking. She glanced back at the passengers. Nothing. Not even a faint outline. One of them turned his head, slowly. His eyes met hers, and for the first time, something changed. His lips curved upward, not into a smile, but into a shape that suggested he remembered how smiling once worked. The train jerked forward. The station disappeared into darkness. Lena grabbed a pole as the train accelerated, faster than any normal train should. The windows showed nothing now. No tunnel walls, no lights, just endless black, as if the train had left the world entirely. A woman across from Lena spoke. "You boarded late." Her voice was hollow, echoing slightly, as if spoken from far away. "Where is this train going?" Lena asked, barely recognizing her own voice. The woman tilted her head. "It already arrived?" The lights flickered violently. Images began flashing in the windows, brief, broken moments. A hospital room, a car crushed against a tree, a dark stairwell, a bedroom floor stained black. Lena's breath caught. "These are deaths," she whispered. The man who had smiled earlier nodded slowly. "Stops," he said. "Final ones." Panic surged through her. She rushed toward the door at the end of the carriage, yanking at the handle. It did not move. The metal was ice cold, burning her skin. Behind her, the passengers began to stir, not standing, not moving closer, just turning their heads, all at once, their eyes fixed on her. "You don't belong yet," the woman said. "That's why you still have one." Lena looked down again. Her shadow was fading, its edges blurred, thinning like smoke. "No," she whispered. "I didn't die. I didn't." The train slowed. The lights went out. When they flickered back on, the carriage was empty. Lena stood alone. The train screeched to a halt. The doors burst open and cold night air rushed in. She stumbled forward, collapsing onto gravel. The doors slammed shut. The train pulled away, vanishing into darkness. 2:17 a.m. Lena lay there gasping, the abandoned station silent once more. The flickering lamp buzzed overhead, unchanged, uncaring. She stood slowly and looked down. Her shadow was there, but it was wrong. It lagged behind her movements just slightly. From that night on, Lena slept with the lights on. Every night at 2:17, the train still passed. She never went back to the station, but sometimes when she walked under streetlights, she noticed her shadow hesitate, and once, just once, it didn't follow her at all.